the roses are coming up. Finally, I gave them some of the David Austin rose fertilizer and that worked so well. I did that about 30 days ago and now we can see the results. And they're just starting to have all of these buds come out. They're doing so pretty again. And I think that we've gotten the rabbits and the bugs under control. I'm going to show you guys what we used for the beetle bugs that we had, which were taking over the roses and eating everything. See how perfect the little cup is looking now, and the petals all look like they're really healthy. The leaves are looking better. This is where you can see where the bug from before was eating them, but that's all dying off and going away. There's only a few pieces of that left. Oh, thank goodness, I'm so happy. So we've got a ton of new buds coming. They're just so beautiful. Oh, I can't get enough of them. They look so pretty. And I love how each flower petal is so uniquely different. Like the cup on this one, it's more open of course, but like the spread looks entirely different from this one. This one has its own unique shape. Like, oh my gosh, have you ever seen anything so beautiful? This is kind of the rose garden that we're in right now. So let's back up and take a look at that. So around, starting over here, 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 and here, we have kind of this curving pathway of roses that's going around. Then we've got our, I don't know what that is actually. I thought it was a honeysuckle, but it's a red something or other. It's not a honeysuckle, and my mom told me and I cannot remember. I need to write these names down because I just can't remember. But here's another rose bush. She hasn't blossomed yet. Oh, this one is, you can see had more of the, actually she's looking pretty good. I was gonna say she had more damage on her, but she's actually coming back really well. Okay, down here, this is where you can see where the bug was that we had, that beetle bug. And all of this bright new green growth, all of this is new, fresh since we sprayed her. So very happy with that result. Oh, there he is. Speak of the little devil. Oh my gosh, get out of my rose. That is the culprit that's been causing all the trouble. Get out of here. Get going. Oh, did you see that? He's eaten all the roses. Okay, that's it. I saw that bug and I'm going to go get more spray. Only thing to do in this situation is more spray. I'm going to show you guys the spray that has been working, and we're gonna take care of this. There were no beetle bugs in this house. Not in this beautiful garden. Nope. All right. He was in this one too. This is why our little beauty here has been suffering, because the beetle bug, I looked in here, gosh, what was it, about 4 weeks ago, the first time I saw one, and all through here, the entire rosebud had like 4 or 5 of those darn beetle bugs inside each bud. She is just now starting to come back. You can see here, she's doing well again. Finally, she's got some good buds, but she should have grown a lot more this year, but she didn't because we had such trouble with the darn bugs. And then before that, we had a worm. I am telling y'all, it was so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, but we finally found this wonderful man at the nursery just down the way. And he is the one that showed us to this lovely spray that has helped us regain our garden. Take back control, everyone. If you have a problem with your bugs, take control back. That's what we're doing. We are reclaiming our ground. We've got apples. If you watched my previous vlog, this is the pippin tree where I picked a couple of apples off of here. We do have bugs bad. That's my mama talking to me right now. We do have bugs really bad right now. And anyway, this is that fruit that I offered up as exotic fruit, which really is not exotic fruit at all, but some people in the family thought it was. Others were too smart to buy into that nonsense, but some people thought it was. This is more of that bug that has gotten a hold, and I just am getting so upset. They're eating my darn trees. Anyway, so I have left those two on there to kind of see how they ripen up. This one here, But yeah, they're not supposed to be edible this year, but I just kind of wanted to see what happened to the two of them, to see if maybe next year they would be good to eat. And anyway, I'm going to stop picking at my tree now. So we'll see what happens with those two. That's from the pippin tree, but the ones I picked before, they were just a extremely small itty bitty little baby pippin apple, and I was passing it off like it was exotic fruit if you watched my previous vlog, but it wasn't exotic fruit. It was just an unripe apple, but some folks bought into it that it was exotic. Others were too smart, but we won't mention them. So I tried that Hawaiian coral color, and it flew in my ear. I'm sorry, I had a little accident with the bug there. Oh, look at that.
Put your hand out there.
Look at that, it's a little bird nest. The little birds around here, they abandon their nests when they're done with them, and then they make a new one next year. Look at that. So let's take a look at some of the damage that has been done from the bunny rabbits. This one here has started to grow back a little bit. Is this our yarrow, Mama?
No, I forget what the name of it is.
It is supposed to be bunny proof, and she has eaten it, but it's trying to come back. But as you can see, all these little stalks here are from where she's eaten everything.
She's eaten the whole yard.
All of the top.
Look who's here. Wait, I'm sorry. I have to just move this.
Oh, it's the hummingbird moth. Yes, we just spotted the first hummingbird moth yesterday, and now they're coming out everywhere. They're very exotic, aren't they? They're hummingbirds because, well, hummingbird moth, the name, because they're actually part of the moth family, but their wings and the way they fly forwards and backwards like that, they are the same as a hummingbird. So the species is a moth, but the ability of their flight is a hummingbird, and that's a male because he has a tail on him. The females don't have that tail.
Oh, wow.
I sound very expert on this, don't I? I just looked this up yesterday.
You did? Well,
yes.
I'm buying into it.
So am I. I did clean out the strawberry bush, clipped out all the bad from it. It kind of had, again, from the bugs, it had like a little bit of this fungus growing in there. But now it looks a lot better. No more strawberries. Oh, actually, there are some berries coming up. I've got to keep a watch on those so I can eat them. Okay, so let's see. Oh, she's got a lot of these. Please do not bother me, Mr. Bee. I'm petrified of bees. So yeah, she's got a lot of little berries coming up. She looks good. She looks a lot better. It's so depressing in the garden right now, I feel, because of all of the eating that Miss Rabbit has done. I love the bunnies, so I let them feed freely. But next year, we are gonna have to put in a fence for sure around this whole area because we just can't have this. We have thousands of dollars in this garden going in. And then to have the bunny rabbit eating everything like this, we just, oh, it's just been so depressing. But let's take a look at some of the clearing over here. So this area was completely wooded. Last weekend, we cleared this out, a bunch of the trees. And all of this area here, you can see a bunch of the mulch and stuff that we've been cutting down, the dead branches, dead trees. And we're gonna, as soon as we can, in the winter time or late fall, whenever they let us, we'll have a burn day. But we're getting all of this cleared out. It used to look really thick like it does way back in there. All of this area was like that too. So it's looking really nice now. So lots of work with the clearing going on. I'm really happy with how the trees over here turned out that we cut up. I think they look so cute. They look like little Cinderella trees, the little shaped kind that you see in the fairy tales. I just think they are so cute. So we're gonna trim those down and you know, curve them, mold them, and shape them more as they kind of grow up. We'll do that, but we have the bottom stalks that we cleared off, and now we can start forming and molding the tops. But oh my gosh, they're so cute. This back here, this is the pathway we've been working on. This whole area here, back in here that you can see that's now cleared, that is going to be cleared even more with all of the icky stuff on the ground cleared out. There's another, you can see way in the back, another big heaping trash pile back there of mulch and stuff. We've got these two ginormous piles here. This pile of junk was all inside that shed from the previous owners. Oh my goodness, it was just a mess. But everything's looking good, but if we can just keep these darn bunny rabbits out of the way with eating everything, I feel like the garden would be flourishing a lot more. The whole island of Cape Cod has been attacked with these bugs this season. It's been really unfortunate, but what do you do? That happens sometimes. We're battling it as much as we can. But these are doing really well. The hydrangeas are coming out, and they've really taken to the soil here along the patio. She's struggling still a little bit, but she's doing really well. And then we planted our pine cone in the ground here, and she's got a ton of baby pine cones that she's come up with. Some of our little herb garden, so that way Miss Rabbit would not eat them. She doesn't seem to come up here, and I just kind of trimmed some of these off, harvested some of those. Quite happy with that. This is a fruity sage. Does it smell like fruit? It has kind of a fruity smell to it. Her leaves are really soft, so she's really fun. This is our other normal sage. Her leaves are really soft too. Basil, thyme. One of those basils is really peppery. I ate a piece and oh my goodness, I almost died. Oh, something happened to this little rose too. She never gave us a single flower. Oh no, what is he doing on there? What are you doing? Look at him. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, look at him hiding from me. Excuse me, sir. Do you belong here? What the heck is that thing? Yeah, you better get moving your tail. Say hi to the folks on YouTube. They're watching you. Oh my goodness. Oh, my mama's calling me. I gotta go.